nothing but money. We some family men, we getting it paper. You know what I'm talking about? And I had to put that out there, boy, because a lot of niggas doing a lot of fugazi and shit out here, man.
Love me, save me, tell me, try me. All you do is lie to me. Taking me for granted, I could tell.
Do you agree with this statement? The lack of emotional intelligence in men is why most men don't even have the language to articulate.
Ooh, hold on. Say that again for the people in the bike. In a bike.
Am I heaving yet?
No, you definitely
What? I'm pulling out the shower guy.
You dry heaving, bro.
All right. The lack of emotional intelligence in men is why most men don't even have the language to articulate.
Yeah, I like that. That was dope. I can agree with it.
Elaborate.
So, what I'm gonna say is, we're gonna break this up in parts. So, read me the first part of the question.
Which
like the first half.
Lack of emotional intelligence in men is why most men don't even have the language to articulate.
So, emotional intelligence. Most people don't even know what emotional intelligence is.
Break it down to them, brother.
Emotional intelligence is the ability, the capacity to have empathy, sympathy, and just to be aware of other people's perceptions, how what you do or say can come off, and how your actions, or how people will react to your actions. So, emotional intelligence is a big ball of you not necessarily even caring, but know how to break down what other people say, or not even say, but how their body language or whatever else, like non-verbally, communicates to you about how they feel or where their head is at, and how you react to that.
Right.
Intelligently. You know what I'm saying? So, from people mostly, I feel like when they talk in conversation, they talk to respond, not to comprehend or to understand. So that's where emotional intelligence lacks, because people don't do that. So most men, they want to retort because they just want to get their shit off and prove their point, not because they want to understand the other person. So in order for you to do that, in order for you to have emotional intelligence, you have to sit back, process, think about it, and then get your shit off. Men don't do that. So that's why I agree with that scenario, because you don't listen. You know what I'm saying? Most, not all. There are some kings out there.
I'm not even saying you a pick and roll no more. This is just isolation game.
Yo.
You just killing them this week.
You
came to pod this week.
I'm trying to tell you, yo. That's what we're here for. But yeah, that's where the problem stems, because you don't want to listen. So how could you have the capacity to articulate what you feel if you're not even listening, you know what I'm saying, to understand how another person feels from what you do or what you say.
Right.
Feel me? So it's just a little...
Yeah, you broke that down perfectly.
It's a little different. I don't know.
That was perfect.
We cut from a different cloth, because we converse. You know what I'm saying? We talk. We pod.
Words are all barren.
Exactly. That's just what it is. Definitely. But so, okay, I wanted to get into this, kind of piggyback on like the, I guess the bro code. Not really the bro code, but just like lessons that we've learned. And also to, you know what I'm saying, commemorate this past Mother's Day. I asked Queen the other day, you know what I'm saying, and this is for all of you listeners too, and watchers. I asked my queen, my mother, you ask yours, you know what I'm saying, or whoever else is in your life, but I asked her what her favorite part of being a mother was, you know what I'm saying, and she told me that it was just the unconditional love, and her having somebody to always, you know what I'm saying, be her, an extension of her, you know what I mean? So I wanted to think of, you know what I'm saying, an answer or a question that I could ask myself or just my people to kind of get, you know what I'm saying, your mind's moving. So I came up with, what's the most influential lesson that your mom or your queen has taught you? What are you thinking, bro? Because I got mine off the top.
I'll give the floor to you first. Shit. Yo. Yeah, you hit them back to back, yo.
So let me see. How can I word it?
No, I'll go first. While you're thinking.
Go ahead.
I would say, dang, first, like you said the most?
The most influential, or the one lesson that stands out to you the most, that you were like, damn, mom, you was, you know what I'm saying, you was potted.
I want to say responsibility would be up there for sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're privy to like my mom's like background and everything, but she had me at 19, you know, as a lot of African Americans or even Latina, you know, Spanish moms have children at, you know, young years. I think 19 is young, you know. It's subjective, 19.
It's subjective, but yeah, no doubt. It is.
And so,
you're still a kid.
You know, from her being 19 all the way to, you know, the age that she's at now, it's like she's always had to be responsible of herself and me. Right. So I try to apply that to my life. It's like, okay, I don't have a child yet, but I can be definitely responsible for myself. So whether that's, you know, putting food on my table, making sure my bills are paid, making sure the fam is good, making sure my friends are good.
Right.
You know, all the responsibilities that I have as a man, like today, I make sure that comes first, priority, before anything else. So I can say that would be top of my list.
That's lit. I like that. Responsibility is key. You know what I mean? That's definitely one of the biggest character traits as a man that you need to have. Just because we have to take on a lot of responsibility. So we got to get our own shit done for sure.
And she showed me, you know, over the course, you know, before my great-grandmother passed and things like that, she would still, whatever she had to do to get it done, she's getting it done. There's no ifs, ands, buts.
Yeah, it's no excuses. It's no, I'm going to do what I got to do to get this shit done, and that's it. That's period for my family. I feel that. I definitely am here for that. So I'm stuck between two, because you know how Sabrina get off. She be heaving too. Whoa. I give her flowers. So I think the top two for me, I can't really decide. The first one is just like in life, growing up, nobody outside of you really gives a fuck about you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody is going to give a shit about what you got going on before themselves if it has nothing to do with them, if it doesn't like benefit them or whatever. Nobody cares.
I'd be remiss if I didn't bring it up. That goes back to responsibility. You gotta be accountable for yourself.
Exactly. So that shit is just like one of the biggest lessons that I learned, just because like, you know what I'm saying, being alone, not even alone, but like just going through things in the city as a black male.
It puts a chip on your shoulder.
It puts a chip on your shoulder. So you have to like, you know, be wary of things, be aware of things. And then the second one was just, you know what I'm saying, move accordingly. Whether it's listen before you speak, you know what I'm saying, think before you move, watch your surroundings, you know what I'm saying, in any situation, whether it's a threatening situation or just somewhere where you need to be smart in the way you move in business or anything like that. Just move accordingly. Top two lessons from Queen for sure.
I can attest to that.
Yeah, because those two I can really say that they have done me a lot of justice in my life. Like being a more reserved person and watching before you do anything, or just like seeing how people move or how they operate, it teaches you a lot.
And I can see, you know, as we're getting older, we gain knowledge, we gain that wisdom.
Right.
So, you know, once we're in certain situations, we have that leverage to be like, okay, I know what to do, how to reassess the situation. So, you know, day by day, I notice little things about my mom that I may have not noticed when I was 15, 16, whatever it is. You know, I learn something new every other day.
Yeah, definitely.
It's definitely gems.
And if y'all want to make y'all parents, y'all moms happy, look, just call them on a random day and just be like, Mom, Pop, you know what I realized? That lesson that you was trying to teach me when I was 17, I just realized that shit, and it made me so happy because you know what I'm saying, I moved accordingly, and it worked out for me.
Definitely,
give them a call like that, I guarantee you, it'll light them up.
Definitely tell them I appreciate it.
Definitely, yeah, no doubt. Give them their flowers. You know what I mean? Come on, because you wouldn't be here without them, for sure. But no, that was one of my questions for the week. You know what I'm saying? One of my little tidbits. Do you wanna segue into these?
Oh shit!
Into these killer hornets?
That's a crazy segue.
Talk about this. Do we want to talk about this?
I feel like every week is some type of fear tactic. I don't know if it's for the entire world, but I'm here in the U.S.
It's definitely been for the entirety of 2020 so far. It's been
hitting us with Mike Tyson jabs.
Yeah, it's a new weekly stun gun for sure.
And we haven't been bobbing and weaving.
Right, what?
We haven't.
Y'all better learn how to duck or something. Yo, that is crazy. But
I mean, from my understanding, it's in Seattle, right? The killer hornets.
I think so. Yeah.
So as long as they don't come to Georgia, the South Side, we good.
Honestly, I pray they don't. But you know, Georgia be having some of the craziest little critters. They be, and I swear the government introduce a new critter to us every year. So this is only another one.
Like I said, I think this is another fear tactic. I think the ultimate thing, what's going on in the world right now, is the coronavirus, and it has not slowed down a bit. I think the U.S. as of yesterday, or the day before, depending on when you listen to this podcast, now has the most death rates out of all the countries in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, and it's really just because people don't know how, you know what I'm saying,
to wash their ass.
Exactly. Like, that's really
wash their hands.
Yeah, if you haven't, pause this episode right now and actually like, comment, subscribe, and then wash your ass. Do show us love first, and then wash your ass.
And put the hand sanitizer on.
Yeah, and definitely sterilize the phone off after all that too. But yeah, definitely.
Listen, we're also make sure you're wearing your gloves, your mask when you're out in public.
Yes, sir.
This thing has not slowed down.
For sure. Definitely take precautions. Be smart. Be aware. Protect yourself and your family first and foremost. These killer hornets are, I don't even really know what to call them. Like,
now, have you seen the photos?
Them Johns are huge.
They're about 2 inches long.
Them
Pause.
Johns are huge. Pause. Big pause.
But I seen like this video and it was like they'll tear the heads off of regular like bees.
Yeah, they go crazy.
And as far as my understanding, we're already like bees are already a diminishing asset in the United States.
Exactly.
So if we keep losing bees,
we don't need to lose bees.
It's not good for us.
We need to lose bees. Okay, listen.
It's not.
No, we don't.
And I think really now they're making honey. It's not even like real honey. I don't even think it's
made. Yeah. It's that fake shit.
Yeah, it's that fake shit.
Damn, everything fake.
Y'all stay woke, bro.
Stay woke. Do your research. Learn about your shit, cause yeah, they making a lot of fake shit out here for sure, and it's not helping you. It's not. And I heard that these killer hornets can like take down a human too.
Yes, because it has the what is it, venom or whatever it is that I'm looking for.
It's more potent,
yeah,
or some
more
shit
potent.
like that. And then I think if I might be wrong too, but I think bees, like regular bees, they can only sting you once. They'll die after they sting you.
Right. This
hornets,
it gets you back to back.
Yeah, that motherfucker keep
Words
going.
Aubrey Graham.
Yeah, back to back. That motherfucker keep going for sure. So definitely, you know what I'm saying, wear your off.
That shit make you want to go call your mom after you get bit.
Yo, I can only imagine. I'm allergic to bees. I'm allergic to regular bees.
Really?
Yes. That shit. No. I'm not.
I think I've only got stung one time in my life. I got stung in the back.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna die because as a kid you're like, oh shit.
That shit hurt. That shit hurted. What? Yes. I'm trying to tell you. It ain't. It's a lot of shit out here that's not safe for us, bro. A lot of shit. Speaking of things that's not safe for us, bro, how you feel about the governor making making it legal for Georgia teens to get their license?
Yeah, so almost 20,000 Georgia teens. Almost 20,000 Georgia teens get their driver's license without a road test.
That shit is
because of the coronavirus.
Bro, listen, if y'all live in Atlanta, if y'all live in Georgia, you already know people can't drive, even at the hint of any inclement weather. It's crazy. You want to make it legal for teenagers? Yeah. Teenagers.
I can kind of see both sides to it. It's like, okay, while the roads are empty, let's get their licenses and everything like that. But at the same time, when society gets back to normal, these teenagers are going to be on the road and they're going to hit me. Yeah. And I'm going to be tight.
Yeah, facts. That's the thing. That shit is not cool, bruh.
Like, they're looking out. I guess they're looking out for their employees because they don't want them to be in the same vehicle as the person taking the test. But at the same time, I don't know. Figure that shit out. They don't need their license if they're not taking no road test.
Teens?
That's what I'm saying. My little brother that's 14 can parallel park and reverse park in. But can he get on 316?
No.
Can he get on 85?
You talking about them same millennials that was out here sucking on cucumbers for 3 months?
Can he get on 85? That's what I'm saying, bro.
No, listen. I'm not here for it. Look, all you experienced drivers, definitely be on the lookout. Because it's just getting more and more unsafe out here for us, okay? And if you are one of them teens that just got your license, stay your ass at home. If you didn't take the test, stay your ass at home. You don't need to be going nowhere, no way. Like,
now I do wonder, was Georgia the only state that implemented this?
I pray. Because it's not smart.
It's not.
It's not
because
smart.
the whole, like I said, the entire world is affected by this. So
exactly.
I'm pretty sure it was other states that said, all right, let's let this whole rollout happen.
Like, bro, what type of shit was this? Like, what was y'all thinking?
That's a sick ass rollout.
It's sick as hell, bro. It's sick as hell. I don't understand it. I really don't. And if anybody that does listen, if you are one of those teenagers that got your license, please, like, hit my jack so I can personally get on your ass. So I can personally talk my shit. Because, that shit's crazy. You need to still take the test. It's driving courtesy. It's common courtesy. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's other laws, too, that I feel like just that you might not know of, that they haven't put in the book that have been recently updated or just old as shit, too.
And just being, like, from being a teenager, you have that teenage mindset of, like, you can do and conquer anything, which you should have, but to a certain extent, you should know your limitations also. Exactly. When you first get your license, you have no business being on 285 in 5 o'clock traffic. That is an accident waiting to happen.
It shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. Listen, and shout out to all the parents that aren't letting your kids drive. I fuck with y'all heavily, for sure. How you wanna segue next, King? How you want to get into? You want to talk about?
This is actually a question you put on here. I found this interesting.
What's up?
I guess any artist, dead or alive, who has the hardest unreleased catalog?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been wanting to get into this because I've been thinking about this shit too. Dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Hardest unreleased category and catalog, and this is like not leaks. This is not like, you know what I'm saying, features or whatever.
It can't be leaks because leaks just show you what they have in the vault.
It can be.
That's just a little sample.
That's a little preview.
That's the appetizer sample,
a little
right
preview,
there.
for sure, for sure. That's a little sampler. I give you that, definitely. But it's hard though. So are we doing this like dead or alive, all inclusive, or are we breaking this down into like subcategories like R&B, hip hop type?
We can start with like, you know, artists that passed away, their untimely demise. We can start with that.
Oh, Tupac. Hardest catalog. What? Tupac. Hardest catalog ever. I'm already knowing. Already knowing. Let's see.
I think you're missing somebody.
That's dead?
Yes. Michael Jackson. I feel like he has some heat in there. Bro, he has a song with Drake. I know Drake put it out, but the fact that he had that in the vault, like, all right, when I pass away, I'm going to get these niggas this. Just to remember me, yo. Don't forget.
Facts. I mean, yeah, it's hard. It is hard. I feel like it's a lot of legends that have passed that I only wished I could have heard, like Nip. I know he had some nuts.
Inspiring, inspirational.
Yeah.
Gems, yep, for sure.
What?
I want to say now, like, as much as I don't really care for him anymore because of his antics and everything, I would have to give Kanye his flowers, only because he's musically he's a genius.
Okay.
Whether that's sonically, like making production, or hopping on somebody's song, or I know that whole good music catalog that he has on that hard drive.
Right.
is going nuts.
So I think for me, I'm gonna say like a legend in the game that is alive that I think probably Pharrell. Pharrell, because I just think like the projects that he got on, like when he was in his prime, they were so timeless, just crazy. I feel like he probably threw some shit together in 89, 90, whatever, whenever he started recording, that is like would hold weight today.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I just feel like a lot of his music is just so melodic and just timeless.
It's timeless vibes.
Yeah, but I think that's my legend. The hardest unreleased catalog, Pharrell. But
I wouldn't count Jay-Z out. I wouldn't count Chris Brown out. I wouldn't count Drake out.
Are they legends already? Living legends? They're unicorns.
Yes.
Name 3
If their career ended today, they're all legends.
Okay.
Well, Jay-Z, I mean, he raps in and out when he wants to.
Right.
So he's a legend. But the other two artists, they ended today. They're legends.
What about new school? Hardest unreleased?
Would that be part of our new school? I mean, they're vets in the game. They're savvy veterans for sure.
No.
But they're part of our generation.
Nah, because the blueprint is outside of millennials. The blueprint 1, blueprint 2 is outside of so
I wouldn't count him. I think Young Thug, because Thug has influenced and inspired so many of these new Lils and
I'm not mad at it. Right. He's a pioneer.
I'm pretty sure he knows what he's doing.
I'm not mad at it. Okay.
Now, hey, since we are on Young Thug though, we did get to analyze and assess the project put out with Chris Breezy, Thug, and
Slime and B.
Yeah,
because
when we recorded last week,
I hadn't heard
it first came out, so it was just like
it was fresh off. Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on it after digesting it for 1 week?
Pull up the let me see the track list.
Yeah, so track 1, Say You Love Me. Track 2, Go Crazy.
I'm already saying my favorite ones are probably She Bumped Her Head and Say You Love Me.
I like She Bumped Her Head with Gunna. Say You Love Me. I like the remake of City Girls. I think I said that last
that was
week.
hard too.
I fought with the City Girls version of that they made. Stolen. I feel like that's
Stolen
really
was
hard.
dope. Stolen was dope.
And then they added another track this past Friday. It's called Help Me Breathe. It's Young Thug and Future. Chris Brown's not on this track. I'm not mad at it. I didn't think it was
I didn't get to really take a good gander in it. I listened to it like for maybe a couple seconds, but I mean, from what I heard, it was pretty straight. Now, what I will say though, like the album.
In its entirety, I like about 6 or 7 songs.
Yeah,
and that's not bad for 13. That's about half. That's about half of it.
But it is bad because Slime and B, they don't miss.
At the same time, though, this
was the weirdest. And it was the first time that they like try to do a collab like this. So I get that. I'll give them the benefit. But I was expecting I was gonna rock with at least 10 out of the 13.
Whatever Quaaludes or drugs allegedly they're on.
Allegedly.
I feel like they made this in 2 days. This just sounds like they can make a 100-song album if they wanted to. It's Thug and Chris that we're talking about.
I know they just wanted to get that City Girl anthem off.
Yeah, it's just like, why not? It was just on some shit like, we're quarantined. This is for the people. Why not?
Yeah, it's some.
It's fun vibes. That's for going outside.
Exactly.
These are these records.
Exactly. It's some weirdo shit. It's like it's summer vibes. It's just, you know what I'm saying, what we expect, like you said, what we expect to come out in these upcoming months. Some outside shit. You know what I'm saying? Some day party shit. Cause I can see that say you love me, say it twice. You know what I'm saying? I can see that at a day party at somebody's pool or something. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
Hey, and it makes all this controversy too. I want to say, I'm giving Drake his flowers. I don't care what y'all say.
For what?
The dark limo or dark lane demo tapes, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That shit is hard.
No, it is.
That shit is hard. I don't care what y'all say.
It definitely is.
And the fact that he's dropping again.
He didn't miss.
He didn't miss on this.
He didn't miss, because there are songs on it that are still growing on me today. Like I feel more strongly about than
I did 2-3 weeks ago.
Time Flies today than
Time
I did
Flies
on the
is
last
a
podcast.
Vibe. It's a total vibe.
Exactly.
Like, people say or use their harsh critiques on Drake because we hold him like to such a high standard.
Right.
Like, bro, he's still the best in the game. We know that, right?
Exactly.
You look at that Billboard, he's still up there every week.
Bro, if it's one song that I would use like to shoot my shot at a girl, it's probably Time Flies, because I'm outside the window with the boom box
with the AMG.
I'm outside with the AMG. What?
No, fuck that. I'm borrowing my mom's car. Mom, let me get the Mozzie.
Let me get the Mozzie.
I'm gonna sing Time Flies to the shorty real quick.
Let me get the Mozzie.
I'm gonna take it for a spin.
You already know what's up for sure. I'm here for all the vibes. Nah, it's definitely a cool, dope track. It's a dope album. He did not miss, so I'll give him that.
Did we enjoy Kalani's album?
I did. I'm a big Kalani fan. I enjoyed it. I can say the joint with Tory, nasty. I'm liking that. I'm liking that.
She also had
that's Demon
Janae
Time
on there, Lucky Day.
That's
James
Demon
Blake.
Time. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't believe in Demon Time.
Hey,
we angels over here, yeah.
Boy, that's Demon Time for sure. But I like it. I don't know nothing about that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a wholesome individual, but I like it. The joint with Janae, rock with it.
I like when shorties get into their toxic bag on songs because it sounds so infatuating to me.
It does. It does.
I get in my Mr. Bitches bag. But like in real life, I don't like a toxic shorty.
Nah, I feel it.
I only like the toxic records.
That shit is
and that might sound like an oxymoron, but I'm just being honest.
Nah, that shit is so fucking funny. The one thing that gets me every single time is when I hear a shorty say, "Man, I'm gonna knock all this shit over." That shit is so toxic, but it's hilarious to me, bro. Oh my god, that shit is so funny. Speaking of toxicity, and not really toxicity, because y'all might get at me after I introduce this. But one of the topics that I did want to get into, you actually put this on there, and it's a very, very interesting topic. Says, can you tell when you've outgrown a female or male friendship, and how do you know as a guy? So we can part that up. We can break it up into 2 pieces. Yeah. Or we can break it up into 3. We can talk about the female and then the male aspect. But I want to hear your opinion first.
I think this is, I guess for a guy, it's just like when you've outgrown another guy's friendship, it's just like we don't have the same goals, aspirations. Because the reason why you become friends with somebody from the beginning, at least, is because y'all have some type of relatability. And you have some type of similarities as far as cultural background or just goals that y'all plan on achieving.
Right.
And I feel like once we get older and we realize we kind of either grow towards people or grow away from people. And so it's hard for me to relate to somebody who's not, I don't want to say not doing anything with their life, but it's like,
you can say that.
They're stagnant.
Yeah, you can say that.
There's no progression in it.
Not even stagnant, just complacent.
Right.
Just okay with where they're at right now in life.
And I can't be hungry for somebody. They have to want it more than
Facts.
They're gonna have to want it 10 times more than I want it from them.
Because if I'm eating and you ain't work, you not eating.
Right.
You feel me? Ain't no mooches over here. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, got their own plate. We in the same, we you know what I'm saying, we at the same table. Everybody got their own plate.
And don't get me wrong, when I'm on, the guys are on as well.
For sure.
But you still have to definitely play your part. You
and
can't
it's
be
a
an anchor
difference.
you can't be an anchor during the ship.
And it's a difference from being an enabler. You know what I mean? Like, if when we make it, you know what I'm saying, and we do have bros that want to get into, you know what I'm saying, I'm not just gonna throw you bread, I'm gonna give you a job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that way you moving up, you eating at the same table we are, and you not, you know what I'm saying, looking at me hungry. You know what I mean? Or you not looking at me envious or trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, come for me, because they say your biggest enemies are the people closest to you.
And that's the two things that tear down friendships.
Exactly.
Jealousy and envy.
Exactly. So I would definitely, like, you know what I'm saying, put my people in that aspect, in that place, to make your own money at the same, you know what I'm saying, table I'm at, for sure, but we not sharing meals. You know what I mean? We all got to get it how we live. We all got to get it. And that's why I fuck with us the most, too, because everybody got their own shit.
And to harken back, it's that accountability thing again. It's like, bro, I can't be making all these big moves. At least I deem them as big moves. And you're just complacent, stagnant, not doing anything with your life. I have to pick you up and be like, yo, so do you have a goal? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Because
as a grown man, you should never ask him, like, you shouldn't be asking another grown man.
At this age, we shouldn't. But, hey, everybody, it might be late bloomers. It might be. But at the same time, it's like, I have to notify you and let you know, like, hey, I'm not cool with that. I have to let you know.
At this point in life, I don't think I have time for late bloomers. At this point in my life, because I feel like, I know I don't have it all together. You know what I'm saying? And my shit isn't all, you know what I'm saying, up and up. But I'm consistently working toward.
Right.
A late bloomer in my eyes is somebody that's still on the couch, like, you know what I'm saying, not trying to chase.
Well, that might be the wrong term. Maybe like the light bulb switch is what I'm saying. Because when people are being absent-minded, they don't see the full picture. They don't see it in its totality. Once I look at it from a different perspective and say, hey, you should be moving this way, moving accordingly. That goes back to what you were saying.
No doubt.
That might be that light bulb switch to make them see like, oh,
broaden your scope of support.
Right.
Move accordingly. Move right. No doubt. So you can get your own bag, not just like eat off of whatever. Because that shit ain't happening. Not over here. Not up in here.
Right. But as a man to man, I hold them up to.
To the higher standard.
Exactly.
No doubt.
Exactly.
Yeah, you not even like to the precipice of you having to have all your shit put together or now, you know what I'm saying, having it go now. It's just you gotta have a plan. You gotta be, you know what I'm saying, executing that plan. And you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, moving with the quickness and the utmost hunger to be over here. Cause that's all we doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all we doing. Everybody chasing something. If it's not a check, you know what I'm saying, it's happiness. If it's not happiness, it's, you know what I'm saying, just you trying to get your life on track or wherever wherever you want to take your life, it's something.
And be cavalier about it. Don't tiptoe around it. Like,
exactly.
Seize it.
Exactly.
Seize it. It's yours. It's yours for the taking.
Yeah.
It's too much money out here. It's too many opportunities out here for everybody to just be doing nothing.
Exactly. It's way too much bread out here too. And like I was telling you the other day, bro. Oh, and I'm gonna say this on the pod too, because I'm letting everybody else know. The end of 2021, the beginning of 2022. If Bro Chillians ain't a household name, hey, listen, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yes, sir.
But like I was telling you the other night, bro, it's like it's so easy for people to become millionaires, and people are hitting off of flukes.
Especially now.
Every day, hitting off of flukes, dumbass shit. You getting famous or you getting a check. So it's like, to my plight, it's like you kind of have to try to not have something going for you in this day and age.
This is the time to utilize this time and become innovative.
Exactly.
All we have right now is the internet. We have the internet. The internet does tons for us.
Exactly.
It has done, and it will continue to do. Yeah.
So it's like, bro, if you not getting to it, you're trying not to. And I don't got time for it. I'm sorry. And you shouldn't either as a man or just as a person. You should want to get somewhere with your life. So, and that's what we here for, to motivate y'all. You know what I'm saying? So definitely pause this shit, like, comment, share, subscribe. Start your own podcast if you're willing. But chase something. You know what I mean? Get to the bag. I think we've been heaving, bro. I'm not even gonna cap.
How long we in?
We've been heaving. We an hour and 3 in.
Hey,
we've been heaving. I think
that's pretty much, we covered, like, if not everything,
like
we've covered definitely many of the things we wanted to for this week.
Yeah, listen. I think we should definitely hold them up here and give them the rest of the gems next week. You know what I'm saying? I think we should been. How y'all feeling? If y'all think that, you know what I'm saying, we didn't cover anything, or if y'all want us to cover something, definitely hit us in our DMs. You can follow us at _BroChillians on all platforms.
You can follow me at TRE_Matthews.
And that's me at JVST.TRE as well. So definitely shoot us any information that y'all got. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to be on the pod, or if y'all got some information y'all want to share, if y'all just want to show love, you know what I mean? Hit us. Whatever the case is, we here for it. You know what I mean?
Again, appreciate all the fan love. This is the first year that we broke down to many more years we have coming.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out again. This episode is powered by CîROC. CîROC your world, CîROC the summer. This summer watermelon is going crazy.
CîROC responsibly. For real.
Also want to give another shout out to Feed Spot. They put us at number 11 as far as top 20 or top 25 black podcasts out right now.
For that, for sure.
So
we're gonna keep giving y'all this content.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep coming at y'all next.
Salute to y'all for that.
For sure.
And salute to everybody who recognized that, who is reposting us, whether it's one time, 1,000 times, every week, every other week.
We got fan love.
It counts.
Yeah,
so we appreciate that.
Excuse me. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, to all the kings and queens. Shout out to all the mothers. Shout out to all the guys that aren't still replying to her when she say bye.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out. You know I gotta be toxic. You know I gotta get my shit off. What you mean? Shout out to all of y'all heathens shooting y'all shots, men and women. You know what I'm saying? It is the time. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, summer watermelon. Because we're gonna be outside soon. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Countdown is coming, but everybody stay safe until then. Everybody definitely continue chasing this check. Continue to grow your emotional and emotional wealth.
Make sure your well-being is well.
No doubt. Continue to support black business.
Yes, sir.
Always. Support black business. Show love.
Cost zero.
It costs zero. We fuck with y'all, so y'all fuck with us for sure. I mean, I think that's all the sleepers or shout-outs that I had. You know what I'm saying? You straight or you
good? Yes, sir.
Shit.
Well, till next week, Brody.
Bro, Chilling is out.